Hey guys, how y'all doing and welcome back to the channel. My name's David and I fix RVs, and today we're working on an RV that actually caught on fire while the owner was sleeping in it. Let me show you around. This is actually about where the fire started. The fire department did have to come here to put out the fire, and right on this wall here, this used to go all the way up, and her landlord was showing me that there was a nail in the wall there that was in one of the wires, and that was actually where the fire started. But they've got a carpenter doing all the carpentry work, and the electrical is on me. This place seems to be mostly wired up with extension cords. I don't know if they would do that at the factory or if somebody else did all this, but there's just extension cords everywhere in this RV. Got some problems to deal with. Lots of wires were cut, for the construction. She's got some pretty cool light switches here. These actually work off the old touch lamp technology. You just touch these silver coins here to turn your lights on and off. It's pretty cool. Mirrors all the way down the ceiling and the living area all the way to the front. Tons of storage. This is a pretty cool old bus. I really do like it. Looking forward to seeing this thing once it's all done. From what I can tell, most of these lights, if not all of them, have been running off 120 volts. They're all 120 volt lights and 120 volt switches. So today I am going to take out this 50 amp breaker and swap it with the GFI breaker. There's a lot of wiring problems inside the RV though, so hopefully this thing will stay on. If it doesn't, we'll just have to track down the problems until we can get it to stay on. Now, before I install the GFI breaker, I did have to go through the RV to make sure no wires are touching or anything like that so it stays on. And one thing we discovered was, turn this upside down, the sketchy outlet down here. It's on right now, but it's burned up pretty good, so I'm definitely going to put a new outlet in there before we install the GFI breaker. There's no way it would stay on with this outlet like this, and that's obviously a fire hazard. Before I got to this job, her landlord actually disconnected all the wires out of this transfer switch here. You can see right over there it was burned up pretty good. And she had a handyman who's been in here and took some stuff apart too. I don't know if the inverter charger is working, it's disconnected. There's just stuff disconnected in here. I'm not sure why, but at some point I'm going to have to figure out if we can get all this stuff going. I came here a couple days ago and did a temporary splice just with some parts that I've got just to get the electrical working inside the RV, but this is actually a box that they provided and it's not big enough, so we're going to take all this apart at some point and put it into a PVC box. Right now what we've got here is this is just the main feeder that's plugged in to an outlet over there, and it's junctioned onto another wire that comes up through here and goes straight to the electrical panel. Now the GFI breaker is in now. It's going to be a lot safer than that standard 2-pole 50 that they were using. Also, I want to let you guys know that this particular customer is on a very tight budget. She has a GoFundMe page set up to help her pay all of the contractors. So if you guys are interested in pitching in, no pressure, I will have a link in the description.